I wanted to be three things, either of them or all of them. I wanted to be a journalist, a teacher, and an actress. People would come to me, normal threaten me. And that time, so I'm developing tough skin. Because me who say, and you must also be now be ye dear, ubenya straight opposition.
Of course.
Any enemy to this idea, and a part of the. I had the opportunity to serve Nana Santehim, and then if you could be, so I'm say if you are not the biana
no, because the one take say hey say o pese o come here na pese ko baby wo ben share there we say gateway to Africa. This all fun is so
and yes also me need that power this also.
Ebusiafo me won kwa ba eba sitting up with Akoto Mansa. Me sure say and everything looks a bit different because anya nka nim say obeti oba voice and as obehu Sister Akoto Mansa. This time round me mum na me host of the show. I don't know, I'm a guest. And this is because this event and after this particular show at the 1 year and we are YouTuber Juma be abejiri say obehu say 1 year and not from, especially when you have to produce content all the time, prepare your panel, work with your team. Every time you make a gig but in all this, it's been 1 year on a setting apart with Akoto Mansa, and we just say, Ejuma Akom, and Timmy Makwaba, Eba, a setting apart with Akoto Mansa. Me din at the NYDJ. Now, and that day, as I met Dika Akon, Honena Casan, my enda, ya boafuasi. First and foremost, you better Veronique Heights. Hona filming this particular interview and this conversation. Veronique Heights Kumasi say ope baby ada ope baby abejojo ho so opeso be business meeting and bibi apeso ye bia no oba ha obenya bi say enche bia na sa akode mo ba Kumasi he ya no mo beda ya omojojo mo de ye omo event so ope baby dia for any chair Veronique Heights be the number no ebe mamo as the program goes on. Ancora Homes say ope efie ato and na say ope baby a obetimi and no abusua atena asomdwe mu a oni obi enya ansem Ancora Homes and so be boa am wenya baby sa atena Uniama Media Consult say ope PR ope anything connected to the media na say ojumedi a odine se ebebo ho kai ebebo ho deru ama wiase nyina ate ebia bibi na o ye wa say ye boa na ye script no mama ne nyina Uniama Media Consult ebebo am wetimi aye ne nyina inti. These are the sponsors for a year and you show ya they bro inti mama come a guest ho begin say most of the time I want to interview a man for and dey me mom na me be kasa inti Akoto Mansa pacho me mo akwa
Yeah, area.
pacho na bibia boko dey
Onyankofado.
ejuma we ya ache most of the time want to the other side and then mom na ate here. How does it feel?
Interesting. Especially when it's my own show. Interesting. This will be the second time. The first time was with Lesus, but me nim.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, and
been about for your
me so say nkita hudie ni ebedi. We are going to have a conversation. When you interview, a conversation. First and foremost, 1 year of sitting up. How has it been? Because we are YouTuber, Juma and say enough from cry. Kai. Some of the challenges that we need. But 1 year, congratulations.
Thank you.
It here. 1 year.
It's been everything. Everything stressful, challenging, sometimes disappointing. Bibiabi. Then it has also been everything awesome, amazing. You know, sometimes guests be or her was minye bido. Obiti say sometime to a champo. It was his first time ever being interviewed by somebody else, availing himself for such a. I will do it for you.
Yeah.
Those comments, they're very rewarding for me.
Yeah.
And the Dusty, he had to travel to Kumasi just to sit with me and have a conversation with me. these people, feel say loyalty, very important. And we have come a long way. They think that say me here and more, me here almost services I will say me available for me. There are others as well. Obefre oni bekasa. What plan be? You know the setup.
Exactly.
And to say ebia would craft phone keke na a lot goes into it.
Yeah.
Why be sometimes you are here waiting for them. Obefre makra, fakra. Later no send the message. And also because so bibia bebom mean to me but somebody told me say or setting of say ban or catch will be say on me will interview or buy me shows and then for catcher and say maybe somebody else it will issues.
Oh.
Now on ye mutual friend, you know, or ban me betnasia or buy me shows so be say but take his sides.
Oh.
It's your sorry onti me ma.
Adwuma ye den.
Yeah, obi so say na yere catcher and say me de me show ni promote polygamy.
Hey.
Enti ma like on person obeba and okatem say wa wuni me fi asem on person obenya issues so fi enti me fanche no. There are others omu betwa boa ma. Oh yeah.
So
bi obetwa boa ma
amount obeji ansa
all about show ne so no. Enti opa na watua na waye. Opa so it's like on person obetua you let it back go. A lot of things are happening, but you know, I always want to dwell on the positives. I never imagined I'll be here. I never imagined meet me here sad way for 12 months. The first episode was posted on 20th October. And no cry the first episode, you know, and say be brave home. If I cry, me it's not in common. We a year on any godfathers near dear for opinion or expressing. Yes. Obi to be ba show no. Na when ya issues, maybe I was send their mommy. You have na yere nan mishia be no about me show so na yere. And the assembly credit background no more be edi. But the boss be just the ordinary fast or no. For opinion be and also me cry me much of controversies.
Oh, I mean, Obia or here sitting up with Biabe this is not a platform. Okay, there are platforms on your mind say how they all call him say controversial issues.
Yeah,
but I mean, throughout the time, you have been different.
To edit. Well, the boys will tell you. Me say Bia, you wait free. Maybe you bear 20 minutes, 30 minutes of the interview free.
Wow.
Just say we have to ebi okra you show cry because otina se na wo sha ebi o how you think that ebi a bibi and background kai cross and now say wa malign obi unsubstantiated allegation against obi o how ma post to the interview no frame me back say next time kai dey say we bebre free mu next time mo frame me am maybe it is a lot of Enema go through, but it's been amazing. It's been amazing. Ohinini Adazoa interview. A lot of people were blessed with the interview. A lot of people were given the strength, the brevity to tell their stories to when Oko delay show, but then you detailed like Oba. And I know a lot had happened after the delay show. And you know, it's been amazing. It's been an amazing journey. Yeah. The sponsors, Veronica, Ohima Sahene, you know, Ancora Homes. And Crofokra sponsors, you know, so mu a bet persuade you almost say be almost sign free. And yeah, there's some of them who don't want to have the same thing they are giving you. Yeah, me so me cry me on numbers to see you so enti be sponsor me sponsor me me better deal for you than Eunice.
Yeah, it be so forget to say at times it deals with the relationship.
Exactly.
Depending.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm sure I say you can't journey ne ho asem for the past 12 months. I ain't because 12 months the same brain now come. But o start free baby. O baby say then crown the mouth start sitting up. You be ho. But before that no, maybe obi atell story, obi a show. Maybe a channel using to show and now till can radio so when who mention when who baby. But e kan no ko ananka obenya say nipa yi kra time bia ebo ne din ana me hu the pictures me hu the videos ofiri hin oye hwan oshase esen nti yeah starting free family from Enkrabrim hefa na ofi abusua ben ne wo tum saying na growing up na esitie
okay me ma me free be ya oba ya
okay
e o Mampong a village in Mampong and na me papa free Brengo me maame betimi edi boy ya hema oye royal me papa de na oye Brengo hene kra ti ono so ye royal ho ni mienu nyina o Mampong one is South Mampong, the other is at the northern part of Mampong enti ho na me free but they wo me wo Ashtown MU 1 block 14.
Okay, house number.
Oh, na se me call pa. Eye bia ba me fie ho ne ye ne. Ye hu afo no. Line so Ashtown wo be call S5 no. Ho ne ye wo me. Yes ye wo me wo maternity be a friend Auntie Mary maternity. Yes ne wo CPC. Ho ne ye wo me. Me the third daughter of 5 children. Ti da me de Mansa no. Me Mansa by birth. And yes, I de me to Mansa. Me di mama yenu echi. And obaba ku di mechi. Na unipa no. Lawyer Benatakra baby.
Yeah.
And me papa so ewo 22. 22 children. Ti me mama toso 3. Me papa ma toso 17.
Wow. That's all you get you crowd.
Me papa 5 di mechi. And I come from a big family. Wow. Because me mama ewo 13. And na me mama na ngododo no 5 no. You can imagine me auntie bi ho 13. Enti me busuan eso pa.
Okay.
Enti ye tete me astra busuan fie. Ye free fie e free all you who afo fie because na me nana me mama e papa who ani ti who na compose you by force. And I become a pomfo fie, became busuafo fie because ye draw so ni wo fie ho no. Entina family ehun hia me pa. Family is very important to me because me hu de family etimi ye. So ade ba akumua because everybody eboa wonti. See I know etimi apeja. Enti family hu hia me. Me code nursery e wo CPC ho. Yes, I did friend. I buy nursery. I am a pa. Oh, CPC. It's still there. And now, me call state primary.
Okay.
Oh, Bantama. Even say so, I run about side. Typical state primary, class 1, class 2, class 3. That time, no. Now you catch them say me a clever girl. My being normally ombebo miti uti de nso kwa ene sade so na mani gi school na me pay school na me drew me ko class 4 me I say ye pay school ye nyina ya kwotena classroom and na teacher ye ko no oba bi me kai say se no ye nkrani de bia na to madaniko she just walked up to my desk or see I should go out.
Oh.
Yeah, besi no nyina me ntiase.
E no pam me. Bia nya so kasa or class.
No. E no pam me. Enti ikojeje abonte so be school there's not much activity in the classroom. The following day I came back, she drove me out of the class again.
Hey.
Enti afia ka se me go school me se me nko. That time no na be too young to appreciate what had happened that na mama and me papa move ko Brengo. We used to go there Christmas. I want na e kudi no.
Okay.
Because me papa yo him every Christmas or be a party or ama nkɔlaa no ɛna ne brother ne cousins kani bi dada Kwame Agye ɔno yɛde Samuabu gyina pɔtɔ no ɔno so na ɔno so yɛ parties ma mpanyinfo nti kyerɛ sɛ Christmas bi abrɛnwo ne mampɔn nti na ɔmo this time deɛ ɔmo akɔ hɔ for over a month kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo akɔ stay for
permanent
menyini yie yi ɛna metee yɛ sɛ na me papa edwane from revolution ɛne adeɛ na Rawlings ɛtaataa businessmen ne saa adeɛ ma ne ntia enti meti fie saa no me ne me maame nuanom so na ɛteɛ me maame te sɛ deɛ meka nso ɔbrɛngo so they had to let somebody take me to Bremo to be with the parents ɛna mekɔɛ sɛ me start school wɔ Bremo ɛna mekɔɛ mankɔ class 4 for some reason yɛbisaa me sɛ megyina sɛn no na me sɛ class 5
ɛna yɛde wokɔ
class 5 nti Bremo no class 5 no class 6 and 5 ni amagye
okay
nti teacher class 5 teacher ba na wabɛkyerɛ bi na class 6 teacher ba na wabɛkyerɛ
bi aka 2-year groups na abo
nti the 2-year groups I was the only lady
wow
so I was the office girl was for class 5 for and school prefect girls prefect was for class 6 so na me di position ni me enu nyina
wow
nti ɛhɔ no na the difference no was huge asetena was state primary and Kumasi ni asetena wɔ Brɛnwo no
difference
I was the first so kwa na wokɔ for holidays woyɛ odi kroba na na ba ye bejojo so ni ade say they realize say wo be school on the oni omo abeye pe oni omo abetena it is the courtesies ne enema na omo de ba on
so beti
any hope him now they see you say wabeka omo enti media ni book very sharp I don't know sesia na my wie what the guys no way they say craft they thought that they couldn't match up with ebia madinim no
your intelligence
not
and
how
smart you were
no mo use craft those days you know they ubetimi do nsa bia ne reward marks for that ti the kind of academic performance ne ho enti ebinom de eyi bi efreni tonto I think say war cane mu
okay
papa
free
papa eyi bi mpampura na em say e ba won suo is it raffia palm it's a kind of palm tree like palm family enti omo uyi ho eyi ni free ho a de de ba eye basket ni free ho a enfimfin no a soft eyi bi no obi betimi de asi dan obi betimi de aye car brilliant guys no mutimi eye for sa na ema no ne outdo mask to them but still
mutimi beat you
enti no ebinum ho ha na omo bo omo ho mode ko boat dada
na
Eric meka omo nye ene Eric no ona ye Brɛnwo konti hini sese
interesting
Eric here after no the Eric akosa na bibisa sese ona ye Brɛnwo ana Eric Safo sese ona ye Brɛnwo konti hini to my classmate me guess SP no your boys SP enti omo no omo bi bo omo ho modern but still na me omo di see ani we then why that crew bi menam sa na omo di machi no matie Adamusa bitwa mani an omo da from no almost
so kwa your ba na
but I didn't understand that enti dey me say omo huru me omo didi mate ko enko ka kire me papa na papa say no enye bibia derogatory na it's because I'm the old one me nko am ne oba me dem ne ade and the whole there were fantastic teachers and I know me kohwehwe I met only 2 a teacher called by Mr. Oba first bar me body this say there but me kai nyina and Madam Ekuya me kai ne other name no
okay
they were fantastic people o she said the Brɛnwo me even and nekra said the hositi not that time no
Yeah.
teacher ba ku timi che classes be 5 ni ade
Oh.
na omo ye intelligence so me kai say math teacher no yes one so afrim no free asif fosu Mr. Fosu or try intercept the analogy illustration or yeah no say o ma me se koto banche or the banche aso se koton but do him say banche ne nye eti aso koton bansa no nya bi edidi and then nipa no so you have a well being at heart eti what will you do you be in the middle
Yeah.
Ubekwa akoka kire amanfo ne se me ma me banche na enye o kasa yento
Unyes kanso mbefie ni bia ma.
exactly so sa niema na na kwan na no mfa so kire ade enti na ema wutimi e capture what they are teaching you easily enti me free brengon no na just primary school opese wo ko JHS ade se wo ko nkwanta nkwanta no be nante brengon na ka ba once a week se bi anya me papa ka na emergency no bi besra obi announce obi yare ne ya enokra dis obi nante kofa ka ne de aba
wow
enti men nante nkwanta data na omo fro omo kobewo watwa kwan akọ school oba awia na ube ofufu aza no anya bi adi ena me ma me ka kire me papa say Debbie o ma me nko school no ewo nkwanta ho na omo de me call mampon no me papa cousins ho na me kotenae
fancy papa fie more of crocasium
it's my free brain one day so me call mampon RC primary for I think a year or a term man kwante ena me maame san ka kire de de me to no ekuya Mansa me papa nua onim papa ye one father onu free sutaba ne papa na free mampon ne papa ena ne ba ne me papa ti omu free mampon omu free brengo omu ye ba brief wo mampon omu su di mampon akonya ne bi enti ye ka kire ekosire ekuya Mansa se omu pese me betene kru kesi omu pese ma disua be ye basa nti ye kope kwa o St. John's Anglican JHS mami Astra na mkotene ekuya Mansa nche na ekuya Mansa no na oye very influential in a way ebia ne niema ni bi seseme niema kakra almost Kumasi sikeni penyi bi especially free mampo in suta anase udi agro menhia ni nua be ma ne ho enti nana asante hima na afia ko bi a wanya ne baby koro na ne best friend no ne bosom friend no enti asante hima ewu ye brochure biography ade nyina ye tro ne din wo or three friends ekuya Mansa din na edikai enti me call ne ho no ko fi so chire me baby a obesumesuma me ti o de me call the sister ya breyi o alignment Kwadaso estate Mango down and o de me call another cousin of hers ono Antidora Lutheran school opposite to baby o de me call menhia enti for us na me nko jom nko to food stuffs ne niema vegetables ni ade mafie me ye aduane na menhia na me kwa akoje no na asante ma palace enti me free school a me pon school as intense na me ko manante ko menhia ohima infie enti the previous night the previous evening me the poly bag and our basket be ko akodi lie ti me free school ba na be fan ma replace ti me free school ba met na wa atwe ya kopem time me na be ka se me nkofi opi oba memiska uduru ha to yi ka ho ne fa kofi that time me eti crowfro enti I had the opportunity to serve Nana Asante him and if you go be so ampim say if you are not the biana
me are sure say there's a part I bedru ho and then the bema only mention relations no because do
Exactly.
na taika say hey say o pese o come mention na pese ko baby wo mention dia we say gateway to Africa. This all fun and so
And yes, I so me need that power. This also.
But I mean, people see and deeper
Me
do
so
na who
mensia.
Jumedia odi when eba mensia. But let's go back to I mean going up the story no from self Freeman every uba Kumasi what back through ABA JSS and now BB.
JHS. Na me say old uniform. JHS 1, JHS 2, third term. And because JHS 3, yeah, na it drew third term na omo cultural exams in no. Yeah, ye school prefects, ye prefects at that time.
Yeah, so number
Second year for no, exactly. Tibi ohana, Madam Margaret Adumakon, she was the headmistress. No, twin, two ladies, Lillian and a Franklina. And offer me. No, say, onim say me very brilliant. Na teachers ni nyinaa say I should be nominated for girls prefect. But my uniform no. Enye prescribed. Enti ye be anything. And I'm say me so me nim kwa befa so a menya bi because me te so wan chen. Na me ma me ne me just me come ampon. Come ma me ne papa hold mako jiska. That time me ma me ne papa had moved from Brengwa betina mampon. Na me papa kra anti apo. And na was you okay? Elections na eben. Ti obeto bi ama me.
Oh.
Na se me ye ma kwan na me come ampon na ma betua ne. Enti Miss Redu Astral. In fact, Kumasi akra na prescribed uniform. Ono kra ansa na rab na but ono de na wa Astral. And or de me call. Mrs. Adbako saw me inside de me call. Me ko susu uniform no kama.
There's a prefect na dey pese odi e
dey pese me ka ho. Ye 3 girls, 3 boys, near 40. Enti me ka ho. E de me ka ho. Ye nominate me ka ho. Ti be best friend ni na Bragwo yim. E na mistress eba no Franklina Atajeman. E na me. Ye vote ye na Franklina na we ni na me an assistant.
Okay.
Enti my bay school prefect. Ena yenene mua. Na later no, I could tell me papa, Mansa ekunu. Me na me ne ti ekunu. No a magistrate, Mr. Peter Kofi Asante.
Okay.
He was an awesome man. First no, na me say me ko kama asem kire na me bodan mema ebia me so abuof.
Yeah.
I will use Miss Nana because that is what she was to me. Enti na me hu se me ko bisa ne moa. Enti o hu se me share uniform no obisa me. And me catch her no say and she, no or you okay magistrate you just imagine. Enti o ma me sika ko tua uniform ne ka.
Oh.
Enti afei bibia no maka catch. That is when my charity staff started.
Okay.
And there was a colleague of ours na ediememu ode mano. It me fees no me can na makane double. Enya de pa mamunshi. Na makane double.
A bit double and a fees double.
Met me a tuya for others.
Ooh, free fear. Sebi men kasa na emu eden but baby a wakotena no obi na ehwe no oh saaje obi uzo dwe obi hu saaje obi
dia papa no you very kind me bisa anu an so ka chem say me misa niska on Mondays because what na fie weekend no, what do you expect him to give them ti say nya Monday dia the maybe say bia Mr. Asante de be ma me
oh wow
enti mejia na metuetu bi ama omo na omo ni bie enti ye betro BEC in 1993 ena na emra bi wo ho say Outro yeah my outro exam so the car yeah my outro BC in the cry.
There's a starting in
Enti me say I will write about it. So Mr. Me go back Mr. Kofi Asante magistrate.
Magistrate, yeah.
Ofri adwuma ba okra heap of the dailies the days newspapers no newspapers ni nyina o abeto agumi so obada me te kitchen kra ya aduane a no ato papers na abɔ me
I was okay.
na mafa ti anwure mai ma de awie na mesu ebi okra me ti bi ko share washroom especially there was newspaper bi na edi hope na stories as a series and you are eager to get to the next edition exactly
so that obetimi ato aso
eba sa ma share that said they make washroom because share ho let me read so I got to know politics around that time what they were writing about Rawlings is no Rawlings ne yere ne ma sani man. And that was when I developed an interest in journalism. It is that time now, man microphone throw more exams. There's a WABA school now 3 years. The final year, and because you are not able to pay for exams fees, I realized say it was unfair and not hard journey. So I wrote a letter to the editor. Made the copy called Ghanaian Times, the copy called Chronicle, and the copy called Pioneer.
That's at JSS.
JSS3. And the Pioneer, no, the Pioneer one was published on 18th March 1993.
Wow.
Front page. Normally, letters to the editors, they're my front page, but mine was on the front page. They're competing with Lives-Akoto, Asek, Mimosa, Nailali.
That was a heavy game, big match.
There was a banner headline, huge headline about that match. And my story, my education goes with money. I think they didn't edit it. They wanted people to have the feel of an innocent, naive girl writing a letter to. So it was addressed to the then a Minister of Education, Professor Harry Sawyer.
Okay.
Now me can say school who here na awofo bi ahwe ne ba abedu saabri na enema mu ode man nti ontimi ntwe fees na yesi e deprive akola from opportunity to move on enti be suggest say ye mo ntro exams no na ye with the results no ti unya scanner wo de beji a na the amount and fortunately there was a relief to that effect. Say teachers like had a mayem pam and collabium because we untimin fees. Yeah, more montro na inti otro na resource ne ba now this kana kwa kwaji. Yes, I untimi access and to say ne ya access or internet untimi access in one school crowd walk any idea. Ain't that was when I feel me so journalism no make me you see as a tool for change.
Mejidi say obi a young bia most of the times and even growing up no do na say bisa say show myself you are either thinking I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be a nurse.
I wanted to be 3 things, either of them or all of them. I wanted to be a journalist, a teacher, and an actress. Monarchist.
That's where I'll call SS.
Yes. It's be free. Maybe a JHS in chance. I think say me 9 or 10 minkai.
Okay.
And na 6 to 12 compulsory so we board. Automatic admission. And she say me san Kumasi and the echo. She was say me board that. But next can you? Then near my difficult among my parents because my papa acquire any surgery.
No.
Just say complications in here and here. And none the near started Afra. Surgery no so I'm saying it costing a lot.
Of course.
Things were very difficult. Now that time no nanka me hope me papa ni anda na kwa me eji ono ne yire papa no so awu ɛna makɔtena ne yere ne nkyɛn ante akuya bia makɔtena ne nkyɛn ɛsom no na each day na me say me dream to climb the academic ladder very high no started because me now for starting school me nya fees in chia fees no day 54,000 and if I see the 50 pesos and na board a year 120,000 and net 12 cities. But me nya scan and almost started school ejabe.
This is
1994.
94. Okay.
Yes. And say na ye difficult. And me mama me papa pressure gidi. Na me papa edua no oil palm and a citrus plantation or brengo. But I'm saying na anka no ne tangerine ne lemon ne and so to say first so onya da je e sure say apafo no so na bia na ne memory dey.
I mean plantation agree there obi o farm bia be hu say one mo ani anko so ana say obi so dey hear the business no
enti abe no so omo anu bebre e de aye nsefufuo ni ade e na wa start adua bi enu so o ka kire say ye bend dia.
Oh, okay.
Wo ye de ama bend ti afi na aba like eba but mama man pressure say about how ma wo nka nti onton mfantua me fees.
Wow.
And na okoton ye no that time I kai say onya 45,000 na escapa like em say oton
a part of it.
Enti akakakra ye de besoso enti enu mu na me ma me na me ne tanti akua etua 25,000 so na ye de bi toto me ho ne ma and I call school na me na for na start be a month. Wow. Me Monica's me literature in English, elective English and French.
And then Rebecca has a general arts.
General arts, it's near arts one. Monica is that time near troublesome class. Now me allow me homa me na for ni pushi me na your French master. Say me ko now no ma ko kamo. Na or Togolese or try French or the French but how to translate it into English for us
you to understand
na a difficult ne bro for couple for ideas ready oba class na on kasa akra no ma so ejira we ni satakula ni say we bait best sir
we sure say we be or be if he's still alive he might just watch this and just laugh.
Winnie Satakla. Well, 2 years yesterday, when I told you to do the collection. Me said that we are no mama. Our mama kokano. Ti all kase nya na nkrofo trust them na. All can on the way sir. It just say enkolasem. Teacher ni ayi ne ye mo kire ade no. Na ye nso ye. So it was interesting. Me teachers Mr. Alas and Broby or a referee to say.
Okay.
The guys all no. Me call me a day student. Except I couldn't get scare for boarding. Me a day student. Enti me omo te car mu taxi on the Monica say ni mo junction. And na me gina car to say me ba me walk towards car no. Ti betina car aduma me car dey wo be say papa. Oba na nanti toto na actually say you know the way I walk up and as I couple shoot say papa so they were interesting at times you know school for near school college interesting that was Monica's me anka na me can say no wawu no na kwa beje yeah be na yi no my cousins me papa nuama no ni ade so he was a very rich man. Na wa hwe bebre ni ade ti na omo aba ti me cousin bi me papa ene o maami efri papa kro na ye adusa pokua nyum kro one of the originators of nyum kro group on a ball a sweat or esuo opanyin ne hwan nkrofo class me voice said because no so masculine voice
yeah, heavy voice
or baritone nti ne ba ye friend no kwabna safo out Germany no ababi ene tese ne mamienu odiko ene kwabna safo me dey say nipa bebre aba and at that time it feel nti me serve o money ade enti bibi na wo ye politics ye ka dubu ahene kofo no masem ene ma no dem na me ka bi because of newspapers and me reading near there no na me ye with conversant with politics and current affairs and also we are very intelligent that time impo nam te say kitikiti bi na why ba no no mo around to of atakraba no of atakraba no no so okay na uko school nam say I must start Monicas. Oh, sorry, I'm see my starting school by name more. No, see the enemy. And I'm see books, literature books. I was say meto, minyes can fanto. Because when him say no of I am rainy.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, papa. Oh boy, those times. Yeah, of I couldn't hook massy. So I'm a magazine near the remember school.
Oh.
I thought that
it was your first year into or can be
can why. Your class let's say sports car beautiful car abesi ni nyina ya begu so corridor de obegyina ho a ye be pa no suti yete windows no ni ye hwe who say wasi be see yeah that's my brother and but
that
still
day fans there say obi am frɛ o
anti call headmistress office ni e be frɛ me and I'm call and you say yanko beza ho ti call beza ho and beza ne si oni the actual cost of books are here but don't you escape into
let's just say they can take from there
and a kaipa so to 27,000 that time it was huge amount otua the tool ain't beside my back class no can say tell freedom na me ko no makoje no as me ko akoje chits ti ye total freedom selection of African poetry Sizio Banzi is dead Wole Soyinka the trial of brother Jero you know those books na makoje me because he paid for me I'm say chekra me ya balance na me timidi bi eye nema I'm talking about the contribution for making in my life so that ebe inspire obi amana yebi
exactly and I think
it's also be who say entina I do the things I do for others tibe papa baba akososo kwabna dwomo that time no Holland that time no did Dutch marks and also I wrote to him say me pemo maybe start school so also bring me 50 Dutch marks enti and also so ebo me ma me de to me uniforms ene me niema pa Bradwell.
The last time we heard Dutch market, na you force ni akoto na ye
be shame. We already select him. And opposed to ye the bar me uncle ne ho. Me papa no. Mr. Santio. It is a me be communicate my betena mampong. Enti wo bad da kwa me eje 1 week no. And all the bray me. Ti me tin letter na no na sika wo de say. Enye asem ketu akra. 80 Monikers me di musa at a point I wrote a story to PMP
newspaper
now or MP before I throw the stolen verdict you know we throw stolen boarding house because let me we am who called that leme na traditionally I was saying Kamio leme a house but say me nye border na my best friend Nina Brago a border inti me ya mako peji na mako da ho ebi a ade asane ade enti ye be wie no na e was say ye tua 48,000 cedis as exams fee for SSC and skeni ho enti me kai say me ma me nua bi wo London of Akwasapo owu last year
okay
and me throw a letter to him.
Letter yes, a right in there now, Papa.
Oh, yeah. Now me Papa. And till letter do no, dear me kaipa say, Uncle, you are my last hope. My education will be useless if you don't help me, because my father is jobless now and I feel helpless. Can I say wow. Line bisa?
That was very emotional.
Na my uncle so me elder cousins no ebi ohodi omukọ abrochire onya issues omu yi ne ma ye ne ade ti say he had decided say oni ebusua ni hwe ye bi eti me de letter ne call ye no ena ototwene oridi wie no ototo baby ena ne last son Michael Sapo ekofa letter no ready no who say the cousin ni here more but he was also young
yeah,
because them say ono me ne the same age group. I think or 78 me 77 or 78 nti edru Sunday our papa ne ne nanfofo Ghana for moto barbecue omo wi bia ni ade na or the letter na be gina no o wave
or Johnny Papa change say letter
we are my last hope. You are my last hope. Enti day bi na my uncle say oh yes na ne nanfufuo ni bi o almost omunim no na obusa ne say na Mike dey letter no dey how adwene sa no sinya adwoduku ba no na ne baba akona atro me letter sis na oje letter no na davo ready now for me uncle I a bit embarrassed.
Yeah.
So he decided to help me. No, sending me I think £200 that time. 1996 or 95. And scanning by me debit me exams fees. To say a boy me pass carry be car me home near idea. Me OJHS ne so na me cousin me papa ofase. Nana Bakuma, Patricia Hamilton, or Mrs. Mansa, no worry, President Kufuor.
Okay.
Ne brother Ketwa. Hubert Mansa. Okay. To nom to Nigeria. Because now Mokase minima dear no. And I be a very serviceable tine omo pemasa. Into okunu say na me tro no, me OJHS no. Me kaise first ma we agu mi trimo a Renaissance house number 46 Lagos Avenue.
Oh.
Na address no. Say eyira o say me memorize gumi. Na me throw letter ekoma no.
Okay.
Bibia me here, bia me say awaba me here pullover me here socks. Me here skirt to boots me here ma set ni ade no apre me bi. Ha nti almost so eboa me pa. Iti me wie Monicus. Ena me call me ba kuma ase, me call me cousin ho na na ba kuma ho. E wa Astra. Ena o se opese me journalism no.
Enti me what you can express interest na say
yes.
Idea
opese me that ni fie na ne yete no. Me tia na me throw letters to pioneer na ade ni na. So letter a Bible things it was a big deal.
Of course.
It was a big deal. My sister Penny Radaska say me letter. This people say I'm to be 100. So I say
who keep copies.
The portion they share he knows into Monica's training college. Or say me throw letter that say my article has appeared on the front page of the Pioneer. Am I not wonderful? My sister say, so I didn't was race. On one the train me I can kind of throw for.
Oh, okay.
Say them see throw be doing right from childhood. Inti. Normal who say we were that interest in. Inti. Or encourage me say me journalism no. This was early 97. Enna, my results my. ɔno so so ɔkɔ Nigeria onim time ɔbɛba menkɔ no ntua ɛyine ma me mepɛ school yi bi a menya bi GIJ just a results aba so the process was very cumbersome see say me interest in reading the dailies me told newspaper no makai ɛna Akoto Chronicle newspaper na me who say correspondence school of journalism advertisement ewo am say ID na me call Chronicle office or as of market that time it's Mr. Sebastian Freku the original editor of Chronicle
as at that time
him say recently crown wa retirement ono one na art school no
okay
enti or see fees no opeso utua installment the deposit will be 70,000
wow
and yes also 200,000 na chese wo de atua afro ena na tell me brother penny papa bought us to tell me darling no say be na wa baga na oti America na wa baga na me ka kire no no si sika bi o me papa o me nko gibi ena me ko gi sika no di ko tua fees no enti ye posti
results
no ye posti work in braille
okay
be a write about this write about that the rudiments of journalism and enti just say o pe obi manager and say o read wide tell me call a Ashanti library cultural center that time I send you t-shirt school no t-shirt you actually the pen is mightier than the sword me drew fear in brand me see white t-shirt and a red inscription na me see makoje card ni ade ho na me call ti ba ko na akire me so few what the topic was and I'm say me call pioneer so pioneer dey Kumasi here and I'm nanti them call pioneer this was early 97 I think by February 97 and I'm a call and I'm a chair home na me say adia me ye ni na hia mo ase me call na Mr. Akosa BBC correspondent the same sort in America na Kwabna Akosa the brother ne former chief of staff in fact on that 1995 na no poku are two for poku are free oko blow ye onya issues okay it's no oh say it just say he was impressed to say my boss me pese me besua ade enti kwabia usumensa he say ogene na Clara Moore Star Clara Martha Moore and omumienu pa na said that to take an interest in me
okay
so be grooming me
for the direction now we're choosing
exactly the rudiments of journalism the practical aspect everything I needed to know that time Mr. Jampo was the editor but that's so your boss ain't you know
access to him the crowd was a bit
and Mr. Osei Tutu and Mr. Mwakwata na Mr. Opomba ain't omo kwa assignment no mo de me ko na me hwede omo ye me hwe when they take notes salient points so we can be na ti be ba no ma true story no na ma fa na ma hwem ye publish we so na ma hwem sa ti August 1997 and na was ye ko Ghana Polytechnic Students Union and Ghana National Union of Polytechnic Students bisa na omo press conference bi
okay
it was say bi shia kwabia ho kwabia ama that time na my brother so say si bi no wa bring me recorder and na bi ne friend organizer
okay
o schedule o niema wo so dai ni ade was so nice bi na kwabra dwomo so de o bring me 50 Dutch months also bring me camera
no
so be papa
well
so document exactly wa bring me camera enti we try the necessary pictures now they also me buy na bet na se trust story na dem ma o try bebre tugu ye engra bebre
it's a first assignment
but enti dem ko chere Mr. Jampo say me intern ɛne adeɛ nti afei na assignment ne yɛsoma me ma mekɔ bi nti me first major banner headline kakraka paa mekɔ ɔfee so na yɛyi papa bi Mr. Bernard Brefo yɛyi na GC nti na ɔkɔ familiarization tour of the district ɛna yɛduru baabi ɔtwa bɔ MPP foɔ moayɛ mo ho mate me hofoɔ ɛna moyɛ kyɛ sɛ saboteurs of development moka sɛ yɛankoto a yɛda moyɛ MPP sɛm no so because ɔmaka sɛ ɔmo akwan nyɛ monim sɛdeɛ a kilometer of road ɛkɔ stage kyɛ sɛ ɔyɛ ɔmo a nyame record ni nyina that time no Pioneer GNA GBC Graphic Kenyan Times ɛpɛ ɛne ɛkɔ asa that time Graphic na capital
capital radio yeah
nti na private no there's a Pioneer nko na chronic any omo maka ndie government onfa wuni na chi because so say enti me buy na mbeye story no meka kire Mr. Jampo say me call any sema papa ne kan yi ni no say ade say 2 day me call the next day no right call the next day ne buy no mo yes our story no big just say me who say me din
what make it first major headline
me buy me catch papa say and front page papa say na nani efra that time ya no ma me read ya enti oye no say ono so GBC anote no so otie wo headlines no no onim say me na me try he was so proud of me and that time so them develop a tough skin because me who say adwuma so also obeye na obeye ye dia ubenya straight opposition
of course
any enemy this idea and a part of the interestingly a month or two later Nana Konadu Ajman Rawlings the first lady that time a bar familiarization tour the same place that of Ashanti region so you call face so na yeko ye ni DC ne nenam enti I think say Kaira se krono me nye mistake ehwo no na ehwo hema na em say na a solid relationship with the Rawlingses especially Madam Rawlings enti ehwo no obo che oni ne ko share indoor eche ti abaye yetika mu that time so 1 o'clock news nobody jokes with it GBC 1 o'clock and no na asem bia akoso yetika nu mu tie news ani announce say papa na ye ne na DC no dey go round as we relieve of the post ye de ne ko non formal education and career as district say e dey na si na ye go round no ye fi ohimani e fi on ye call back to the district assembly office and na Mrs. Rawlings calls so the suspicion and the rumor was that okoye call I'm said jam okoye call Frere and cry say papa no later that was what we heard say one ohima no says wakoye bibi etia ohima akoye inke ohima Ralph
Mrs. Rawlings and I'm not also picking information. It's obviously information. No,
sure. So and she was very powerful. Mrs. Rawlings was very powerful. And that happened. And by then, no story, no, to say the a year observations I made.
You pick from
I feel you are bad, and that time so solely. Sole wo ho
I'm sure so be besides na Sole cry day.
So Sole yes stipends. You the by journalist.
And now you expose.
Me say Sole boa me pa, especially at the time
I got the beginning stages of yeah.
because allowance dey dey ma.
Yeah.
Allowance no so saying. And obi betimi ama soli betimi atwi our allowance the bed.
Yeah, that's true.
Nti ye didi adwuma ni mu na it's so
So we adwuma with the newspaper for how long?
10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
After no, did you go into another newspaper and now say you now decided to do radio?
Okay. So whilst I'm a pioneer, journalism no more so especially a man. So when we baby na be a GBC ni be a transfer from Accra.
Okay.
And now say GIJ ni a waba for internship. Okay, so whilst there, not me try some GIJ, but I didn't have maths.
Okay.
And me call no control a entrance exams. Results and not me decided yes omo ye short courses into baby. And me ye bia. It drew say me admission in 1999. And I'm in
Oh.
No, in 98. And I'm in
Okay. Time opportunity now I heard na just when they came in, that was when
I was pregnant. And man come mommy and my papa and say menya admission. In fact, my mother didn't even know I was pregnant because no nothing man. My papa saw me anything in a year fra.
Oh.
Until say I had issues with me bane papa. I was say me ko yin say ni guni ade.
Oh.
And na my sister ekunu, my sister akosi apoku ekunu ko jo so o say US. And no catch me mommy.
Said the abeni.
That this is what I'm contemplating. And I me mommy e buy to say Ebeki can I do the chain me also me about it the idea say I would want to and that just in say no so a whole lot but my son says I shouldn't discuss him. I will discuss.
He say he's a big boy. He cannot decide what he wants you to do,
But a bit of to inspire Crawford. And you remember ye day mommy. Psychologically, financially, because me yari ya ejuma na mekwa akoye kra menya ketua kakra ne friend no say soleni ade no na mintimi nko ne kesi because me yari ye pa ena be me ye also ohwe mi that time we army a captain in the army ono so chese ovi ata obeye me so ono so chese
the plans that be before for
at a point I say a ban kranya ne dia so ka tem say me keep here obedi na me keep ntinya ne dia na another time no I agree at a point say me kwa akoyi nyinsɛn no
okay
o ka tem say yes na when your baby o person o ware no nti say man ko yi o ware me like onje see okay na that time o ma me 100,000 na to say na be 1,000 and 10,000 na mu odu kakra
there's a once how is Canada o feel say mo agree to be obey
ti be say me koye me tu mu na me mpem ho asem dada and awo na abebo se me na put me in this state abe church ho ache
oh man they be okay who na is now na is omo me enu nyina
o say no e foul dada me
but say o kan no what ase
well enti akoho me the queue so say antenatal queue na na e de ko na officer ya abortion ni side na akoka in fact obi de e kan ho kire me na minim so me abortion ho but obi na e ka kire me say e ho ana say be ma na akra me refi so I got there kai say enumre bi sa ti me ne as a middle age woman that time I was 21.
Okay.
But a man and woman were in their 40s and late 30s. Me sure about that time now. And they were nicely dressed women. I'm say, omo okay. Ewa brabo. No omo din come about 3 or 4 of them. Just so omo eka the stress omo go through looking for children.
Oh.
and no more can condemn abortion. That time you be a can any adi. Me ni me fu masa. I was 4 months pregnant. Ni me fu masa. It be ni whether na ne se na mi sha. Am young kitten. Me nim so almost said that. Kwame din krase amongst them was an angel.
An angel, yeah.
Be at obe save me. To omo di komo no mo ka that time na ade a omo na eko ye de rere wa wudiem na de ne omo na ye discussion anyway me gi boom and I'm anti free ho call officers mess ko fiata na msi minyanye and ni bufu ye wa anya akola no nye mba no I'm say fine that time we had obia na okan ya asem my to be called Papa so he was also a dentist, not an army officer. We call him a MRS or more military hospital or Kokatre and all say or bedroom home me obey. It's be decided say me nyanya. The muana me ma me so buy na me ma me chese me koya adwuma odi bedi me. But then why? Say me ko yi pa kwasi good that time na. I am 48. I've not had another child.
A wow decision.
Nyame decision. At a point, me take seed. Yes, a corner nim kakra na se so abubu. Oh, I say about. Can I say maybe crying? Nyame nko anka me you. It immediately no go evacuation to police hospital. But yes, there were residue.
Okay.
And when I came back to Kumasi, my bami dem you're okay. Me feel say BBI you're okay. Now for me, I started bleeding. And my friend, my best friend, let me jumem. Me hear news. Me free ho kra I am from pa so me say bibia no eche say me yare nchoma in free ho. It was a day after my birthday. Yeah. And I'm ba fie. Me ba fie na Ben. And then my brother kito on na down for say omu room. To say omu the other room na me room. Ti omu I kept going in and out of the washroom. Yes ba na makoho.
Wow.
Sa and na name me say a bit me abba
completely
until my friend came and na I bet now so if I'm in hospital or CBB no chese me yare tie kasa na say I coughed and na some of the air came out until time me say they to on the calm.
Wow.
Our first point was the Okojuma for South Traske. But we didn't even get down. They drew on almost say no. The member call Dr. Anna and first care. No, the member. Bibia on it mechriba. Bibia make a beer till faint. Wow. A vague. Just a bit in a tree. Because see a could do hospital. Now, almost so me pause. Omunti been take me pressure. I'm saying now
you are almost gone.
I was almost gone. Enti me kai say pa ni Emma omo the drip nsuo si ha and the blood. Wow. I had lost a lot of blood. Enti me kai pa Vera, Madam for Vera Mansa, akosi oponsia. And na o squeezy nsuo ni say. Em so am say come skin muntemo sede. So I went to do sa na many nyina. And na omo advice say I should a molar omo say the molar pregnancy. I was to avoid pregnancy for 2 years. This was 2012 or 2011.
Wow.
Yeah. Or 2010, around that time. I nearly died. Wow. Me go through no. Many say crying makono bi. Na menya sa experience not twice or thrice. I was told the after that pregnancy no me It take see that it forms out of the
womb.
wall, said dear Bensa Bibi na no mokeka. It's in my own interest.
You had to.
I had to avoid pregnancy. And I didn't do anything deliberately to even avoid pregnancy. But for some reason, maybe.
Wow. But you say way a big lesson for Nipa Bebre because and that's same way Makanda me can say me Diana Hamilton interview be and okay I'm raw wire for say for the first 5 years or more na enkramba who's sorry we be say na da ben na mobile na da ben na obey say Nipa dodo na bisa questions bebre and for her she feels I say the pattern the pebiase because unim the obi go through because me can say even make crime why first year was a typical event so young boys there first year there my wife also had to go through one of them because the first one for example we lost it into obi bet na baby I can say ana ebi among unim number of times a nipa no wa pa na said they all go through ebi eba na say but obi ti baby the question is na mo de among onim the emotional trauma and emotional stress will go through. So I think that this will be an opportunity to get you more share. So our questions now here bisa amount for say na da ben na mo bewo na den na munye say na munye say aya ABI is coming from a good place but aya munya to bo say because onim the couple no and our family no so mo go through.
There are near maybe aya meka amongst them may inappropriate to ask anybody found in relationship and in Pacroni. Onya na nwa ya na da be na be worry. Mate, ubi a usi anache uhu na the first day, na wa worry. And I wouldn't what to say. Oma enkwala na yesen. Me mate be a menene course in Monicus left a school page,
group,
a year group page, because of this. Obisa another person, another a classmate of ours say, Umay say, yeti group before, they be no posti nema pictures. One nema kohani ade. Edo san ko bisa obi kaze onkolani e okay say onkolani ho office bibi say na Umay say. And ehwa obisa sana na that I now want to be delete for obi e ho kra na yeni na me call him boss na say that was inappropriate question.
Course.
I'm talking about asima make a bro 10 years. I said that was inappropriate.
Very insensitive. When him the nipa they go through. When him the situation.
Before I may go back to the main page, the person had written say, unfortunately, I have none.
Oh.
Ain't him to say the obi go through. And me such questions, especially and then when I wait to nipa, I then wow baba akope.
Na da ben na second one neighbor.
Na then wow manko, I then wow me manko. And there baby o ha enye appropriate to say baby sabi immediately ubisa asa na ne hu baby e ufiri ba. So we panyin kra dia e bia me maame adamfo bi ana bibi mpo dia. Eno kra no you should know how to go about it.
I think
because if you are background so to say you can brepa.
Yeah.
Ukoya. Now what
kind of ya will be
reopen.
Yeah.
And you may be on your ready self peshe. Oh, it's such a ain't media me can say main to a colebia so worry ya called indulging a sex, unprotected sex. But say, what's your color? Na ma on kwa fichi or dadwa ko name. What do? You will help a colano to heal.
Yeah.
Enti wako nyinsen aba. Sebe ukobo adwama na nyankopɔ akiri wade. How much more abortion? Ukuku akola. Akola unim de obeba abeye.
Yeah.
Unim ni future. Enti enye boni mprenu. Things could be difficult. Nyema betimi me share my sisters in Penyufo Radiska any baby ya na nneɛma mu ɔden ma me paa and I know the birthday February na meka sister 50th birthday this February baby na meka say me wo 28th February the birthday 22nd it ono ne birthday no 1999 ɛna ɔno a na akɔtɔ na akokɔ ami e dia ye nkwan ama no me so akokɔ no me wo me favorite part
interesting
ne nine no ɛne ne kɔn no ne ne nsa ɔno so eno ano ɔno so pɛ akokɔ no so ɔtɔ baako
nti ne hwan na be fa
ɛne ayi ni nyina agu ne so na mbufu ye
na de enyo na
sɛ menyim that aka
cravings dey too much
22nd 28th so na ka 6 days mama ma chese nyin sɛ kokɔ ne sabins mu no ɔno ayi ne sika me ne ne pa na me ma me bɔ na ni kyerɛ no ɛnnem so ma me fa ne nan no ne ne nsa ba ɔmo na suso mi mu saa ɛnyɛ ɔmo a ɛne some friends ɛna suso mi mu saa things could be difficult nkurɔfoɔ bɛ ma ɔkill me kan sɛ yɛ call sojafo assignment bi na me colleagues ne ba ko so ɔmo akɔ akyerɛ pa akɔ esi papa sɛ no wɔn hu mi sɛ ɔmo akɔ ka biribi akyerɛ na about him sɛ pa akɔ esi send biribi na ɔsɛ ɔmo kɔhwehwɛ ɔmo hwehwɛ ɔmo akonta ɔmo kɔhwehwɛ no de no na you know na ɔmo ba na ɔmo de betizi me these things na ɛka ho but saa nneɛma ni nyinaa no nsombo anaa ɛnyɛ ɛyi things ɛba amenya no o ti ase and you may be watching me we a young girl say me encourage you say ko have unprotected sex abra untimi nhwa akola but say eba na senyin semba enkoyi ntungu na wunim di akola ne be wunim se be te se me die yi bia na ye me last short at say childbirth here no it's an advice I would want to give them.
Moving beyond this, I think say for now we've known your life from Inkwabrim through to JSS to SS, and we are sure so be share idea baako a obehu pan say all throughout your life there's been that family support, there's been that relevance of a family, a community, a support your growth till baby already. Ya kasa kakra so about a career starting with the newspaper. We will move into a radio.
Okay.
The point you go into radio and why at some point somewhere last year you decided to call it quits. We will look at all that as well. But so here I hire a certain up with Akoto Mansa. Bijidi say wow nimbia nim say hadie. Nkoma opeso tie no ane de bro. Na your sponsors Uniama Media Consult. Ya sister Bijidi say ope say oye PR ma ope say am assign te odwumadi a wodi a ehon komo a onya enen di nkomo a bibia hia bia obeya ma again Ancora Homes bia wesi so foforo pe bibia betimi no abusu atena nya fi na obeka so mekoto blog mekoto asase no makoto blogs no makoyeze Ancora Homes o adan ho a obenya baby ebetimi de oti ato na wakoso aye wadwuma Veronic Heights and I filming this particular interview, baby, I die be abakuma so be business be, baby, I bet me no partners this year, a dim comoebia. We can get away, person able to afford in answer free copy baby tina. Now more relaxed, I bet me about a Veronic Heights, ewo kumasi. Anna, send me kind show idea. I sitting up with Akoto Mansa. It's on your sponsor for this particular show. Now, you get it to career.
I was at Pioneer, no. Because of the vast experience na menya enti Capital Radio. How did it happen? They gave me a call, said Memra morning show.
Okay.
That time, because he said a morning show. This was between 2001 2002 as discussant.
Okay.
Until the morning show, Clement Trey Wale Kigeri, and I listed Yesu Bukasin, and I'm me. Enti of Dusi Poku ne Akwesi Edua eba mention the headlines no. Omu news mention headlines no omo kwa. Ne ya be discuss the contents.
The content.
Aha. Enti chese mema na menu omu rusu. List wo. Meni list wo ne chire wole. And at that time no na I say omu Capital Radio, the perception was that a NDC station. And omu mienu so as a boy tilted towards
aligned.
And in most cases, I was forced to defend the NPP.
The NPP.
You kwa near Chesen to kwa near there. Me wa pioneer in 2000. President Kufuor started Ashanti Regional Tour as the presidential candidate for the NPP. No, that time, me Honorable Joe Wise. Echo. Like I was in a car a few of the constituency. He was then the constituency chairman for Bekwai.
Okay.
Now I am Madam Funti. Me catch se me join you. Timinium ko a few places. At a point, not on Timin Kobi.
Okay.
Me catch FFanto, who was the regional chairman. And now Oma catch Kovigana. That time Kovigana free. Abruchira, but no ye friends of Kofonom de for Kana Bibisa. That's one the name leader of America ba to join the campaign. Into Omoka Amunia David tonight. Everywhere President Kufuor went in Ashanti region and Brong regions, I went with him. Everywhere. And in most cases, I was the only journalist and Dinechi. Wow. But he had his personal photographer, Freeman.
Okay.
And then the videographer na NS young man. Okay. Apart from me in most places, I was the only journalist. Bia your original capital bia na graphic and Ghanaian Times well I join here.
Okay.
So meaning na call almost baby ya. Mabehu omo ahon Kovigana be imeye na unofficially, I work as the PA, the assistant. We call the whole weekends, we call fear conserving for. A lot of people even think that, oh yeah, maybe uncle biologically.
Okay.
I mean, I'm a starting friend, uncle, female be a friend. And I later realized that hey, sister so share my dear Sintans JHS.
Oh.
Auntie Christiana Juma.
Okay.
For Juma. Inti. No. Till that time, no. Many women a call rounds. Almost every Ashanti regional MP, actually President Kufuor winning, Abe the minister Bia knew me.
Yeah.
We had some level of relationship.
Yeah.
Because now me cover our money and sometimes on the sideline, me grantee interviews to me.
Yeah.
Na my trauma pioneer. Those times na yene nam no. My story na media share envelope mu na media koja station say man na media metro Mr. Jampo no mu di engu akire minya baabi a na maye call na o makoje
and this and now ukita phone na immediately ubeko event movie event na story down
na can the President Kufuor our pictures better say unfortunately I don't have a picture with him.
I think most of the
those
time,
days
the people you have
basa maybe I would daddy idea being chopping chakrana.
But most of the times people are not be close but no be financial than you many pictures.
I only say me need any picture. And at a point he told me Ikai said Kofi Aduse honorable Kofi Aduse former MP for Bekwai fie na ne brother Kojo he says Kojo no Fairfax ono ba na say woye MP for Bekwai no.
Oh, okay.
Ralph Eduse them say Kojo ba no Uncle Kojo ba no enti omo garage na Ikai say grey color run lights and your friend
okay
no say hey mo boys said Joe Wise was the chairman and no nyina relatively young.
Yeah.
No say mo hey just a movie trick car the garage. Enti e ho ka tell me say it was around bay 2 a.m. Now fe ni akọ round aba. E bedidi wo fie ho. okachire me say oweni a menya adwuma pioneer bi me adwuma okaso.
Oh wow.
Enti eno so ho asem boachi bidin akire yi papa bi anyame ato ne nsa afre no. Enti me pese me duale authorities asise ebre a kameka na maka ne ho asem the way he treated me. Say yes say o mama BNI aye background checks. Yes say me ye NDC my brother ni Kotoro.
Oh,
Kotoro ye known NDC nti. Kaise ko Ghana busa ne say that time no obi ba young woman no odede de kura ni ade ne mo so
NDC.
So enema afa say me ni Uncle Kofi nya adwuma nti me free pioneer na akotena KM. Na bia baby also no kona say me invite media ni ade na maye. Nti Indiama Media Consult, I registered it in October 23rd.
Okay.
2002.
Hey, that is 23 years ago.
23 years ago.
Wow.
And I'm a registered consultancy firm. And no, Honorable Joe Seyus, that I know a DVLA chief executive.
Okay.
No, or Mami Jumaye. Like public education on but I have to have a registered company. To encourage me, ma, me could be for some time. Na me media consultant for DVLA. I traveled to. Now it was for the northern sector. Sunyane, Waboga, Tamale. But wa DVLA office or Mubiano. 2004 me na me koye the event me na me koye bibia guest beba na ade nyina enti that time I started consultant in event management enti I had politicians omoye me namfofo Honorable Damboche President Kufuor winning make say because of the promise and what making and no money change na o man na ni campaign enti or 2001 na ye beso ani no me ko nkran.
Okay.
I still have the invitation no say na accredit because accreditation me wo efa ebu afri no but you see my face and my name.
Yeah.
Enti na me ka ho ti after the inauguration you know. Now before the inauguration I do pretty from the home.
Okay.
As president-elect, yes, when he in Kranastelom kipi, me fan say me shift office. Ewo fie. Ti ya na ekoho. Afi na no oya appointment. To te obi a akofie hobi.
Obi e appointment.
Enti me kai say ne sister, nyame fa ne currency, ba fa akoto eba. Mrs. Campbell.
Okay.
Ena odebetna telephone ho. Tell me how to respond to telephone call. Eba make hello. This is the residents of, His Excellency J. Kufuor. Not matroni pakroni din in the message in here. Enti for some time na me kofi wa me yes ejuma no. Because I say around that time and Mrs. Rodlin Bafo Jima ono so afri mu. And Honorable Damboche was the general secretary. He knew me.
Yeah.
Because Omoba Kumase for a yini adia. And katre Madam Rodlin say me ejuma pioneer that's almost call ejuma pioneer. No so yeah be me call ni ho.
Yeah.
Do you know when she left Pioneer?
No.
1969.
Hey. There's no your pioneer na angaza.
Okay, and I'm saying I'm not sure you were there at that time. Okay, that's that time I'm sure papa.
Yeah, ngome mpo.
Da fe tretra wa then Fred Nadeyim the information by say BNI for background check yesterday and thing, so I had to come back to Kumasi and me back to Kumasi better me pioneer ejuma so na me Emuna na President Kufuor back Kumasi the first ever visit to Kumasi.
Okay.
Inti oba call menshia. It was a Saturday or any year there, but 2 4 year there, man. Near call KJT or talk KJT a development project no it is Sunday no obeko ni krom nkawe no must be there ba man before that no and for some reason we decided so be share press be press conference that time na Mr. Kwamneje Japan na ye press secretary inti ya ready ebeko you know or say president say or person ne yen have a regional coordinating council neja a church na ho train inti I asked the first question and I was the only Obama bisa question I was the only female
and the Musa baby
for a long time na me at the Musa the co events be brea na me at the Musa enti me na Musa first question that time no ni ese Ghana ye ni oil say omo that time can say NDC President Rollins married nam no atudo penny at the end enti that time Honorable Albert Kandapa was the Minister of Energy. Now, Honorable Charles Rekubu Tarzan was the Presidential Advisor on Energy. These were also friends.
Okay.
Enti Kwesi Pratt on Newsfile or say, Ena omkoji oil from Nigeria, Sahara oil deal. So if you ever heard of it, a big deal, purchase a scandal.
I think it's one of the things that it always hanged around. Former president.
The first baptism of was the Sahara oil deal. Enti, what's now saying that oil ready now? No, enemy beside say, is he going to probe the Sahara oil deal? Because a lot of people, like I said, do need a fish. Also,
because
for some reason, Papa na menene nam de biano got. I'm not sure it was at my person. Me na ne buo fu me. Em said de na isa Kwesi Pratt no.
Yeah.
Na ebi eno na eye na hia na bibi. And I just say the way he reacted. Me was maka say ye ko e carry. It's not party for no e were around. At that time, kitty. Now, 2001, Makubisa question kakaka ma papa. That's why I worked out. Say,
I can confirm me the cars all NDC.
Enti ke me bas ena ye tinem. Media ne party for nyina inde say be. Ene maybe so amu metwa mo me na ade.
For doing your work.
So omo say mama papa no.
Yeah.
I a bit of upset. Enti no to say why a bit upset in teacher say omo assume say ma call ye bibi to can mutabo mia with them en feel me na pioneer days like early days in the journalism practice
you build a tough
garages 40 me edwagu me so kuma say high court car chase me da you call. This was 2000, before the elections. Former President Mills. He was the vice president and the NDC candidate. And you call Manfo Tepa.
Okay.
You call Maba, you call Tepa, and you call Manfo. And what was I and now all the souvenirs, torchlight and kind of other stuff. And almost a year in feel, and almost a chairman crowful. Until a drew me so maybe. I was a many. And almost a try. Now, my other colleagues, senior colleagues, I mean, I was able to see Boniface, Ablik Penny, a Sebeko, Kaiser Sebeko, GNE that time, Phyllis Sebeko, or more minimum, or Monobecas or Matiti. Almost a year. 80 years here, Montano. And them so say no GNH over here, President Kofo, a GNA correspondent to Castle that time. No, it's Eunice, and you be a muda. We saw they will think you are an enemy. I'm saying, no, manji because me a journalist, me the party be adhere quiet dear with and see me coffee no me see wo so mo ko ja esi ense poku trading ho ba bisa no mo ko sie and na me far dropping because na dey asa na as nsu opete then a pickup was trailing me.
Wow.
Adan me koda ni na mfie okro no. I was a young girl. Yeah. Catch a driver and they say drew me fie no. I am said to akro person who me fie. For whatever reason I don't know.
Next time, yeah.
It was at that time it's a magazine it's a kwan ho. Ti drew and am so me ntwam. Ye twa mu ekọ okro no ko rewura lungu bi.
All this one actually. And at
some point
they missed you, yeah.
Or make say yeah. And people would come to be normal threaten me. Any idea? No.
I mean, I think that with the job you do, once you talk matters of politics, people who are aligned to one party at some point in time will feel you are against them. Yeah. When they are in opposition and you speak to them, they feel you are for them. So it's one of those things. I want us to have that experience of the radio career. No? Yeah, so Capital Radio was the first place I started with.
In fact, Capital 4, was it Capital first or from first? I think said Capital first.
Okay.
And he say you call police station for press conference. And now, on my hand, do watch. Or some passes.
Yeah.
Alvin. And no catch me say, or percent me Baffonton from. Morning shoes.
Okay.
I'm carrying affairs here to the politics. 2001. And me koi. Tia kwatena ho me lawyer Hinijan. Adaka brave from Paul Mansa. And sometimes ordinary kwaku apia chairman.
Chairman
Coca. Na Coca baby. Hana yaw ene na kisiwa ochre a host ene ekota ye kan ya adwiri fearlessly say anti edu tabi o si abotia asukwa that time na bright can come board no young boys no so be conscious vibe say anti we started from there.
Okay.
Afeni yeah. It's Capital. There was an incident in Mija Capital ko.
What incident could that be? Because I'm sure since at that time, no was started.
List of yes Bukasi said Bibia, I thought it was against my person. And Kosi Asise allowed it to go.
Oh.
He didn't give me opportunity. I'm a man.